Our partners at Hertz are celebrating their everyday heroes, ordinary people doing extraordinary things and going out of their way to provide exceptional service. Here at Hendrick Motorsports, we have plenty of everyday heroes as well that help make this organization what it is. We are recognizing a few of our own heroes throughout the season. I'm here with Kyle Rivera, a video editor in the pit department. Kyle, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So Kyle, you were nominated by the other pit crew coaches who pointed out your dedication and work ethic. Can you describe your role here at Hendrick Motorsports?
So I edit, shoot video, I actually break down video as well. I also do data analytics.
So kind of a broader question, how'd you get your start here at Hendrick?
I'm actually an Ohio kid. I worked at Youngstown State University as their video coordinator. The defensive coordinator is best friends with Chris Berkey, who's one of the pit coaches. He was looking for a guy who who had a lot of experience with video, but also could mold into coaching. You know,
I don't look like it, but I did play football for a while, and it's really cool to know you have that background because film is so important, especially when you play, I guess, defense or offense, but I played defense, and we'd go back and watch, and just seeing yourself do things was huge, and I'm sure it's a tough job. I understand too, you get here at 5 a.m. every Monday, so and one of the coaches said you even slept at the facility to make sure you get the team what it needs. So what is that like?
The only time I really sleep at the facility is if we have a Sunday night race, such as the 600 or Darlington. You know that you're coming down for 4 tires every single time. It was actually the 600 this year. I broke down 80 pit stops. It took me about 14 hours to get done.
It's crazy. I couldn't imagine. I mean, I guess along the lines of those videos, like when you're looking at what the pit crew is doing, what necessarily are you breaking down for them to improve?
For me, I break down every movement. I've got about 60 different tags that I do for one stop. I'll break down from an overhead camera and then a helmet camera from both the front and the rear changer. I do frame by frame video breakdown. I don't do stopwatch or anything like that.
Right.
This is accurate stuff, right?
Yeah. You know, how big of a role do these videos, I know for myself, watching videos every week of film from other races or previous, if I have an onboard camera, I watch those. How big of a role does that video for you guys play in preparation?
It plays a huge role, and you just explained it. Watching yourself is the biggest tool that you can, have as a performer to actually learn from. Guys, I got tons of guys that ask me every week, when's the film going to be up? When's the film going to be up? Because they're anxious to see themselves and they're anxious to see how they did for that race. And even during the race, we have access to footage. And once the stop is over, they're automatically coming back to the pit box and watching their stop and timing their stop. They want to know every little detail that they possibly can.
So I know while we're at the track, you're working at the race shop. What does a race day look like for you?
So if I'm back here, we actually link into the pit boxes. We can see from an overhead camera the pit stops, and we record them back here as well, and then we do the actual notes so that we can tell them pit stop times and tell them if there's any little things that they could possibly do to help improve themselves during the race.
That's awesome. So what's your favorite part of working here?
I'd have to say just being around the athletes, being around the coaches. Even though you're with them every day, this is a family here. And you may not agree on different things. There's a lot more times that are good than there are bad, and it's just being here, being with the guys, and and experiencing the sport. Because I fell in love with the sport when I was a kid. I was a big Jeff Gordon fan as a kid and everything, and this is actually a dream job.
That's great. That's awesome. I really appreciate you doing everything you do for Hendrick Motorsports. We have a lot of great employees. It's good to highlight one like yourself and what all you're doing in the community for us. So thanks, Kyle. And thanks to all of you for watching. Be sure to stay tuned all season long as we recognize our Hertz Heroes at Hendrick Motorsports.